Hello everyone, it's Tallara and welcome to the Nerub-ar Palace. That's right, we are finally at the Palace of Queen Ansurek down here in the Ashkahet region, and it is time for us to tackle our very first raid. That's right, one of the new features added in the War Within is something called follower raids, which me as a mostly solo WoW player is super excited about. Essentially, if you have any knowledge of World of Warcraft, then you'll know that raiding is usually the end game, highest level competitive content. Requires a large group of people coordinating. It's usually a pretty hardcore thing that you need to join a guild for. So for me, who plays World of Warcraft as mostly a solo player trying to experience the world and lore, I've always felt locked out of raids, which would be fine if the game didn't lock such important story content behind the raids themselves. Many endings of expansions, you have to go through the raids to see them, and therefore I've only ever seen them through videos on YouTube. I've seen some comments from other people online who've said the same thing, that it's frustrating to have to sort of watch the ending of expansions on YouTube because they're not able to access the raid content. So I'm super excited to try out this new feature in the War Within that's called follower raids. Essentially, you get a group of NPC companions and you can tackle the raid at your own pace at a decreased difficulty, so you too can experience the story that's locked behind the raids without having to commit to hardcore content. So on our last episode, we picked up this quest to kill a queen. Essentially, all the Nerubians are tired of Queen Ansurek. Her rule is a dark stain on the history of Ashkahet. Her rule has been marked with a tightening grasp of the populace and an uneasy alliance with Xal'atath. She grows increasingly paranoid and has sequestered herself in Nerub-ar Palace. So while we have defeated Xal'atath for now, she's defeated, not dead by any means. We've pushed her back, but the queen still rules with an iron fist down here. For the sake of the Nerubians who don't follow her rule, it is our job to head into the palace and end her reign once and for all. So I'm very excited to finally participate in our first raid. And the question is, how do I enter it in story mode? I gotta be honest, I thought I could just kind of walk in there, raid finder. Yeah, see, that's just forming me for a regular raid. Alright, give me a minute here. I need to figure out how to enter in story mode. Apparently there's more to it than just walking through the front door. Okay, so a little birdie, aka Google, told me I actually need to come over to the side of the palace where you will see a little guy, Kriz the Loyal. If we speak to him, he should be able to get us in there in story mode. The Vizier sent word that you need to be smuggled into Nerub-ar Palace. Don't worry, he already paid up front. I'll get you right in. The squeeze is a bit tight, and I hope you don't mind a little dirt. No worries. Bring me into the Nerub-ar Palace.
See you soon.
I'm so excited. This is awesome. All right. Queen Ansurek, I hope you're ready for this. We're bringing the battle to you. So, we've got a whole group of companions here with us. Wow, let's see who we've got. We've got Warlord Brekka Grimaxe, an orc warrior. We've got Austin Huxworth, a Worgen hunter. Bo, a Pandaren monk. Henry Garrick, a human priest. Kybel, a Drakthir evoker. Shuja Grimaxe. Oh, there's a couple people standing on top of each other, so I can't quite discern them. Shuja Grimaxe is the orc shaman, and then inside her tummy is Meredy Huntswell, the dwarf mage. And then finally, we have Krenna Earthdaughter, the Tauren druid. So we've got a big mix of classes and races here, which should be perfect for this. And now let's head in. Oh, there's Queen Ansurek right here. Okay, so it appears that the story mode for raids is shortened. Normally raids have different wings to them. There's 10, 20 different bosses that you have to fight in the lead up to the final boss. Looks like the story mode just teleports you right before the final boss, which is a-okay with me. So we're gonna hop right into it here and take the battle to Queen Ansurek. There she is. She is way too spider-like for my liking. Ugh, she's kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Thank you for exposing the rot within my court.
You're welcome.
None of them were worthy of ascension.
Let's do this.
Too far away.
Everyone ready? Let's go!
You will not stop the ascension of my empire.
This is so cool. Literally my first time in World of Warcraft history, and I've been playing for a long time now, that I've ever fought a raid boss. I know, that's kind of crazy. Crazy to say. I'm so happy I'm finally getting the opportunity, honestly. So shout out to Blizzard for making this story mode a possibility. For all the other solo players out there, I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. Because it's so nice to finally get to take down some of these enemies with my own two claws. Ooh! Now, even though we are playing on a reduced difficulty here in story mode, clearly she still has many attacks that you need to do your best to watch out for. This is not a walk in the park by any means. We've still got to be careful here. Luckily, being rooted doesn't really affect me all that much because my abilities are ranged anyway, so root me as much as you want, Queen Ansurek.
I am out of range.
Subjects of the empire, prove your loyalty.
Aha, she's brought in minions now. Chamber Expeller and Chamber Guardian. This is phase 2 of the fight. And down they go. You coming back for more, Queenie? Oh wait, there's more littles. Ew. I literally am itchy all over from all these spiders. Don't love it, that's for sure. Another thing I'm really glad Blizzard implemented in this expansion is the arachnophobia mode. Most of my Nerubians have actually been more lobster-like than spider-like, but clearly the arachnophobia mode does not apply to Queen Ansurek. She is still every bit of spider. Use the portal to ascend? Alright. Whoa! Stage 3! Your soldiers have failed. You're the one who's been tainted, Queen Ansurek. Completely tainted by a lust for power and selling yourself out to Xalatath. You should be ashamed of yourself. You literally betrayed your own mother. It's time for you to die. Alright, she has about 1/3 HP left. So far, so good. She did summon some minions. They didn't last very long, though. Not against this group of heroes. Ring, run away! Whatever you say. About 20% HP remaining. Keep it up, guys. Xalatath's gonna be properly mad once we learn not only did we push her back, but we're also gonna defeat her stronghold down in Ashkahet by bringing down her most loyal minion, Queen Ansurek. I am ready to ruin her day. Let's keep at it. She's almost down. Final push, everyone. Boom! Queen Ansurek has been defeated. I didn't like the sound of that crunch. I don't think she's gonna walk that one off.
Slender is the strand that guides your destiny.
Look who's here.
So easily overlooked, yet cutting deeper than the sharpest blade. Shh. It's almost over. Your ambition was rare, you know. Yet despite even betraying your own mother, here you are.
You promised.
Nothing. Yet I gave you everything. You were just not enough.
Pity me.
I don't. You were a means to an end. Your survival wasn't necessary. I simply wish you had lasted a little longer. And now you learn the true lesson of the void. Only the strongest survive.
And so ends the reign of Queen Ansurek. In the end, even Xalatath betrayed her.
This madness is over. You spared our people a dark fate, Odokola. The truth of our alliance must remain hidden for now. But you have our gratitude.
While the Queen's plot is ended, I fear something worse looms in the shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Time will reveal if we hindered this unseen force or played into its hands.
Oh, it's absolutely not over. We knew that from the minute we defeated Xalatath at the end of the campaign. We pushed her back, but she's gone for now. And now that we've defeated Queen Ansurek, I think it's the same thing. The troubles have been relieved for now. Regardless, let's celebrate in our victory and speak with Arachni. We are in your debt, Sarala. Please grant me passage out of this place. I'm done here. I'm so excited we finally got to finish a raid and see a raid finale cutscene in-engine for the very first time. Queen Ansurek is down, Xalatath ditched her, and now hopefully the Nerubians can find some modicum of peace, or at least attempt to rebuild. Obviously, there's still going to be Ansurek supporters around and Xalatath loyalists. We didn't completely eliminate all of them, but getting rid of the head of the beast will hopefully have a trickle-down effect. Now, let's speak with Nizrek. I take no pleasure in regicide, but it had to be done.
Be wary of everything.
We've now reached renown level 7, and Nizrek says, Queen Ansurek is dead. With her tyranny ended, I can only hope for a better future. Who will lead us now? Is freedom worth the loss of stability? Perhaps questions suited for another day. You guys have still got a lot of work ahead of you, but hey, you gotta take things one step at a time, right?
Time to get to work.
While we're here, Nizrek says, obviously, there's always more work to be done. It has come to my attention that the most downtrodden residents of the burrows have fallen prey to some sort of malady. Take this potion and dose the sick. This will strengthen the citizens and curtail further outbreak.
Don't ruin my health.
When it rains, it pours, hey? Ansurek might be dead, but there's always work for us to do. Let's go see if we can help these poor downtrodden residents. Now, I'm wondering, they're probably down below here in the burrows area. Yeah. Here they are. Downtrodden resident. This is from the Vizier. We can always count on him. Yep, there are still people looking out for the poor Nerubians. Thought I was done for. Shadows keep the Vizier. Thought I was done for. Nope, you got the Vizier to thank. He does care about you guys. And I'm doing my best to help out, because I care about the poor and downtrodden as well. Here you are. Here's some medicine. Give the Vizier my thanks. The Sureki are driving up the prices of even simple cures. See a little treasure hidden right back here, a Nerubian mining cart. Let's quickly raid that. We got some Nerubian mining supplies. Let's find one more Nerubian who needs medicine. There you are.
I am out of range.
Ah, I'm feeling more limber already. Oh, we actually needed 2 more, so we need 1 more after that. Here you are. Medicine. Oh, I did not melt or explode. How lucky. What are your past experiences with medicine usually like? Huh. Alright, hopefully that should help out a little bit. Let's go report back in. I will not allow their suffering. I fear I've grown too brazen in my offerings of succor as of late. I seem to have attracted some untoward eyes. Be on guard. A veiled threat looms. Oh, the veiled threat being right here. For the queen, your queen is dead. Give it a rest already. So the royal assassins have come to skulk about. I have less time than I realized. Thank you for your aid. I'm a great mind, but my acuity for combat is less impressive. Still, if Ansarek's assassins have found me... No, I cannot stop now. I have too much yet to do. If Ansarek's assassins have sussed me out, then my identity is at risk and may already be compromised. This cannot continue. I will need to think carefully on my next move, lest I become a liability, both to the Threads and to Azj-Kahet's citizens. Well, let me know if you need any more help, Nizrek. For now, though, I think we've done a lot for one day. We've helped out the poor downtrodden citizens, and perhaps most importantly, finally put an end to Queen Ansarek. There you have it, folks. That was your first look at story mode raids in The War Within. Obviously, they are much shortened, but as someone who literally plays this game for the story and the lore, I'm so excited to finally have an opportunity to enter these raids, defeat the bosses, and see the final cutscenes with my own 2 eyes. So, thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We've still got a few more loose ends to tie up down here in Azj-Kahet. Xal'atath may be dead, Ansarek may- well, Xal'atath's not dead. Xal'atath may be pushed back, the Queen Ansarek may be dead, but there's obviously still lots of problems down here that we can help out with and loose ends for us to tie up. So we'll call it a day here, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here soon for some more World of Warcraft questing. Thank you all so much for watching.